My nephew kind of taught me how to do it, but I didn't know.
What's up, guys?
Hi. Welcome back.
So,
this is a very, very, very highly requested video that everybody's been waiting for. So today we are going to be talking about, and it just seems like today the setup is the same because literally
she doesn't want to move anywhere around the house.
I don't.
That's the real truth.
I don't want to just yet. You know, I don't want to show you guys just yet. But yeah, so today we are basically doing this video because a lot of people just want to know. Everyone just wants to know why and how Les and I met and how exactly why we got married. And today we are gonna finally
Sips water.
finally tell you guys why. So, you want to start?
You can start. We'll let her spill the tea first. Her tea first.
So basically the reason why we actually were only dating for about what, a couple months? 2-3 months?
You said we weren't truly dating at all, though.
We're not really dating. Well, when you asked me out, like to be your girlfriend, we literally were only married or dating for a couple of months until we got married.
Like 2 months.
We were probably only dating for 2 months, but mind you, before that, it was about 2 years on and off.
About a year and a half.
Year and a half, 2 years, whatever, same thing. I myself was in a relationship before, and I don't know, what do you call yours? I don't think yours was like a relationship.
I think I was in a comfort zone for like the longest time ever.
Yeah, so I don't definitely think that it was a relationship, which it doesn't count. It just doesn't count, period. So yeah, so basically how it happened, it was we were both kind of doing our own thing, just basically dating here and there. Well, kind of I was. Leslie was kind of just to herself most of the time.
Just as a
She was kind of just herself most of the time. Like, she never really was dating, right? She never really was dating. Leslie's always been like a one-woman person, which I mean I am too, but when when people are single, people do single people stuff, and I was like the queen of people's single stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, explain what type of relationship you were in. Or whatever that was called.
I just, like I said, it was just like a comfort zone. Like, I was in it for like 7 years, like in and out, you know, a bunch of BS, a bunch of all that nonsense that I'm pretty sure a lot of people.
It wasn't really 7 years. It was like on and off. Like, it wasn't even like the booger didn't even live here and wasn't even like around, you know what I mean? But anyways,
it was just very toxic.
Yeah, like, it was just very toxic, and I feel like that was for like both of us, whether I was in a like before, like whoever I was before. I dated about 2 people in like a year or so, something like that. And basically it just didn't work out. It wasn't something that I knew was for me. Like, Leslie has always been in the picture. Leslie was always in the picture, whether I had a girlfriend or not.
I was a good friend to you though at some point.
Yeah, so we started off as really good friends, and like we were really, really good friends. And then, you know, we catch feelings or whatever, like, you know, like
a little bit,
a lot of it. And yeah, so we just kind of we
just kind of clicked.
Yeah, it just kind of clicked, and friends with like benefits and stuff.
Yeah, for the
like the longest time ever. So we kind of just,
and then it would be like she'll go off with somebody or something, and I'll be like low-key get mad, but she'll be like, why are you getting all mad for? Like, we're just friends. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm driving a whole hour and a half.
Yeah, she would definitely come every weekend to come see me. And,
you know,
I was just kind of like doing me. And like, if you've been following me for a long time, then you know that like I was in a previous relationship before. I was in 2 previous relationships, one for like a year and the other one for a couple months, which both of them didn't matter. They obviously don't matter, but it was just, you know, people, I I feel like sometimes people go through different stuff to kind of figure yourself out and kind of like figure out like if this is really what you want to do or whatever, you know. So yeah, I actually me and Leslie just started kind of hanging out more. Leslie was coming down every weekend and just,
I was a trooper.
yeah, she definitely was.
If anybody knows how boring the drive is from Tucson to Phoenix, even though it's only about like an hour and 45 minutes, it's still really boring. But to do that every weekend for a whole year, like, that's dedication.
It's dedication if it's
But anyways, back to this.
yeah. So like I just knew it was more than that, you know, since she was coming down here a lot. And I don't know, I was kind of ready. I was ready for a lot of different things, a lot of basically what, commitment. I felt like I was ready. I feel like when I mean at times, you know, you feel like you're you're just ready, and then I feel like whenever you're ready, you have to do it and react upon what you're feeling, or else like it just kind of like vanishes, you know. So yeah, I felt like
She took up on it, kinda dropped the ball completely, and then
what do you mean by drop the ball?
I think Kay did a lot of learning throughout this whole thing. I hope.
A lot of what?
A lot of learning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Growing up.
I grew up a lot from like a lot of like kid stuff, and I'm 29, so I feel like it was time, you know, like it was just time to finally like just start a family, start a marriage. And yeah, I never actually pictured myself being married. I was like, what the fudge? And I knew like Les and I, when I finally asked her like, hey, you know, you need to, if we're serious about this, like move down here, you know.
At first I didn't want to, like, I just
no, but I don't know. Leslie no longer trusts me with her hair.
it was a good idea
When it comes to like a shortcut hair,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, so that was it. And then we went to the photo shoot, and on one of the pictures that we were gonna take, it consisted on us turning each other like our backs like this. So basically when we're turning around like to take the picture, like Leslie like taps or whatever, and she's like on the floor like asking me to marry her. And I'm just
What was
like,
your face though?
my face was like, what are you doing? No, basically it had happened, and I believe a month later we
got married through court.
We got married through court. January. What'd you say?
January.
January what?
I didn't say this.
Oh, I thought she said January 8th. I said, girl, hold up. That is not when we got married.
January.
It was January 10th. And it's so funny because it all lands on 10th. All of our stuff, you know? So, yeah, we got married January 10th. And that was through the court. And then we had our wedding in October, this past October. And I'm sure if you didn't see it, go back to our first video. One of our first videos. And you will find it there. Yeah, we shared a couple of clips. But yeah, that's basically how it happened. It just felt like it was something that kind of was meant to be. And it was just, you know, everything that we went through in the past with everybody else is just a big lesson. And I'm just so glad that everything happened the way it did, because now we are here, and I am just happy and overjoyed that I have this wonderful woman here with me that just loves me, and I love her. And I just feel like we just go, you know, like this is really my best friend right here. Like anything that I ever have in my head, ideas, anything that stresses me out, literally anything. And I feel like we're just so comfortable with each other.
Too comfortable sometimes. But
so it's just like, you know, it's just good to have someone that supports you in everything and just has your back for anything that it is, and just basically pushes you, and you guys push each other to do better in life, whether it's a job, a new job, or whatever it is. It's just good to have
anything
that person.
in general.
Like, yeah,
that's what a lot of people ask, like, you guys should give like relationship advice or all this other stuff. Like,
we're not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like we have the best relationship, because
at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it might be hard, but it's common sense. Like if you feel like you're in a toxic relationship, or you know, like you
gotta
can't go. Yeah, like
you gotta walk out.
Gotta,
A person that uses you, just toxic all around, puts you down, all of that, you gotta get that out of the way. You gotta, if a person is not motivating you to do better, then you gotta go. Like, I have been so motivated. Like, everybody wants to see gym videos, okay? Before I was with Les, I would go to the gym, but I wasn't as consistent as I am now. And literally, I can turn around and look at Leslie and be like, this is why I'm motivated. I can't have her looking better than me. No, I'm just kidding. But literally, like, she'll be like, let's go to the gym, let's do this, you know what I'm saying? So basically what we're trying to explain to you guys is be with somebody that makes you happy, and don't be stuck in a relationship where it doesn't just work. It's like, if you're not happy, you gotta walk out. And like, there's this quote that's you have one life, and if you live your life good, then once is enough. Then you won't need any more time. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people is like, well, if I could go back and redo this. No, if you're doing everything
right, you can't backtrack time. Like, there's only forward time that's coming in. You just kind of gotta keep pushing, and at some point, like, you gotta outgrow whatever it is or whoever it is you're with, and learn to be alone. Like,
yeah, you gotta figure out.
I did that for the longest time ever, for maybe about a year and a half, until I met her. Like, I was by myself. I would go to the movies by myself. I would go see it by myself. At first, like, people would be like,
just
dude,
self-love.
What are you doing? You know? Like, how do you do that? I'm like, dude, I just go get my food and I eat my food. Like, I'm on my phone. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Like, until you either decide you want to, like, talk to somebody else, or somebody else comes into your life unexpectedly, then, you know, you can kind of go ahead and give yourself another shot again. But other than that, like, self-love, self-care.
And don't forget to love yourself. Even though you are in a relationship, you should always put yourself first. I feel like you have to love you before you're able to share any of that with anybody else. Like, there's gonna be hard times, and trust me, this marriage thing is not easy. It's not easy. It's not perfect. And Leslie and I only been married for a year now, and it's been good. But look, we have accomplished so much in 1 year, as in just me and her together. And I'm excited to see what else we can do. You know, like, so yeah, that is a real reason why. So we were here just telling you guys.
Just giving you the info.
Giving you all the info and all the positivity. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a toxic relationship, if you're in anything that makes you feel uncomfortable and it doesn't make you feel like you, then you need to walk out. You need to go. Okay? So yeah, this is our video on why we got married, and we hope that you
get married soon.
No, don't get married.
Just kidding.
No, but yeah. So make sure that you are writing down below what videos you guys want to see. Just because
any questions following.
I know you guys want to see a house tour. That's coming. That's definitely coming. Pranks. That's definitely coming. So yeah, make sure you're doing all that.
Like and share, comment.
Do all of that good stuff. That way we know. Turn on your notifications on. That way you are notified every time we are posting a new video. And we are trying to be real consistent for y'all. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
We're back. Hi, we're back with another video.